What's up, everybody? Welcome back to The Real Estate Talk with Mark Cannon. That's me. So today we're going to be talking about, is the real estate market crashing? No, it's not. I know the media, the news, they all want you to think that it's crashing. Just remember, they're trying to get you to click on their headlines. They're trying to use fear to motivate you to listen to them. Don't buy into it, okay? So we're going to talk about two major things today about why the real estate market is not crashing from a real estate agent's point of view. So the first thing, we're going to talk about a little bit about lending. So back in 0809, that's what everybody thinks about, right? You know, the big crash. So what happened? One of the major things for the reason for the crash, I'm not going to go too deep into this, but was subprime mortgages. Some of you are going, what the crap is that? Because some of you may not have been old enough to know what that was back then. And even I didn't. I didn't know what that was back then. So it's one of those subprime mortgages in a nutshell. Was the government and lenders were giving money to people that should never have gotten a loan. There were people who had credit scores under 600 that weren't good with money, and they were giving them loans. They gave them a lower interest rate they could afford. And then after several years, that interest rate jumped. And so when that happened, that's when we saw all the foreclosures happen, all the craziness. And what happened is supply and demand. The supply went way up in how many houses were on the market. And there wasn't as much demand because we were in a recession and people were freaking out. And so the market crashed. We are not anywhere near the same market. And we're going to talk about, and I'll show you a couple of things of why not. So the chart that's being shown right now, lenders have gotten stricter since then. So this chart that you're seeing right now shows you how many mortgages they were just giving out, loans they were giving out. They were giving out so many billions of loans back then. And now they've really tightened down. They've gotten stricter on how many loans they're giving out. So for the lending side, they're saying, hey, we're not going to give out those loans. Like subprime, you don't see that right now. There's no loans like that right now. So that's one of those that you're seeing a change in how the lenders have changed because they realized they weren't going to get paid back. You know, so many people went bankrupt, different things like that. So that's the first thing that changed. So it is stricter. There are stricter rules when it comes to getting a loan and a mortgage right now. The second thing is the volume aspect. So the chart you're seeing right now shows that the back then, 08, 09, in that realm, we had anywhere from 9 to 11 months of inventory on the market at one given time. That is a lot. That is a buyer's market because we had so much supply and low demand. And so because of that, you look at now on this chart where 2019, 2022, we have less than 3 months. And the average is about 6 months. You want 6 months of supply in order to have a balanced market. So we don't have that many homes on the market still. So because of that, we don't have this high supply and low demand. We still have low supply technically and low demand. So the market is not crashing. Like when I look at the Phoenix market right now, we've been sitting at about 19,500 homes for almost a month. It hasn't really changed much from that. So we've been normalizing, even though our normal market here is about 25, 30,000. So for me, what that says is, yes, we are going to see a small correction. We're going to see a correction happen. And it's probably going to happen for the next year, I guess, as this recession sets in. But then it's going to change. And you're going to see people be able to gain equity. I would guess, like in the next year, you're going to see equity start going up. So that's where right now is still a great time to buy. And I would encourage anyone, go buy. Yes, for the next year, you know, you might get a small hit. But long term, if you're like, hey, I'm going to be in this house for the next 5-10 years, then it's a safe bet that you're going to gain equity. They're saying, you know, by next year, they're expecting to see equity growth go up to 2 to 5%, which is what is normal. So right now, still a great time to buy. Would love to talk with you about it. Post any comments, any questions you might have. Subscribe. Would love for you guys to watch the videos that I'm putting out every week, and would love to interact with you. If you have any questions, you can find my contact info on my page. Thanks for listening to The Real.